Quick game, not a lot of action. A lot of good pitching, a lot of strikes being thrown. The inning that some strikes weren't thrown, we took advantage of it and punched in 3 runs. And obviously, when Kendall hit the home run, gave us 4-run lead. That's one of the magic numbers. You can get to 4. It's a little bit more difficult, and it just seemed like we held on at the end. And we had a chance in the 7th, to just tack on one more run. Give credit to their pitcher; they struck her hitter out in 3 pitches. And then, we didn't get that big hit. But really for us, this was a game that was, was a little, had me a little worried because of conference starting this weekend and, the game before, after the weekend. And, I thought our guys showed up, they were into it. I just thought all Roberts pitched is pretty good for the most part. Really good to see, Fisher and Gackley, our young pitchers, go out and continue to pretty much pound the zone, throw a lot of strikes. And I thought Will McIntyre came in and threw the ball really well. He wanted to get a couple innings today. And Hewlett came in, got the one lefty out, got a righty out, didn't get the lefty out. And we thought, well, we better, get Dylan in there and get him a little more of a leverage situation. And ball was coming out of his hand good. They took a couple good swings at him, but I was proud of him. He threw well. And then Cody Frank, kind of hard luck pitcher, had a fly ball in left field that probably should have been caught. And, they had a C&I single that we got the infield playing the pole, and he slaps one through the middle. But overall, I thought our pitching did an outstanding job of just making them earn everything. I think we had 2 walks on the day, and, that's a winning formula if you field the ball a little bit.
Fisher was kind of cruising along there until there were 2 outs in the 3rd, loaded the bases, but got out of it. How big was that, considering he not only got out of it, but it was after y'all had just taken a 3-0 lead?
Yeah, it was 2 quick outs. He was thinking, "Wow, this is good." This was going to be his last inning, and he ended up having to throw a few more pitches than we thought after he got the first couple outs. But it was good to see him finish it up and not let them cut into that lead that we just got and kind of flip the momentum back to their dugout. It stayed with us, and I thought he did a great job of coming out and obviously throwing the ball over the plate and mixed it up pretty good. They're hitting about 300 as a team. They've scored a lot and got a lot of players back off a team that's really good from last year. So they know how to win. They know how to, even when maybe things aren't going good, they stick around, and that's what teams that win do. They kind of find a way to stay in the game. So good job by our young guys today.
You mentioned that was going to be Fisher's last inning. Is that because you're trying to keep him available for this weekend?
Yeah. You never know how it's going to go, what's going to happen, or if somebody might come up sore or sick or whatever, because, things are happening. That's the way it works. So you get into the season and, we still got the flu running around. We got COVID running around, and, you just got to make sure you got guys available.
Yeah, just how good was it to see after maybe some of the emotional return from Stovall this weekend? He followed it up today and really had one of the bigger hits of the evening for you guys.
That was a big hit. Drove in 2 runs, and then you look at his last at bat. He hit that ball super hard and to the deepest part of the park. And you gotta love it when hitters stay through the middle of the field, And but I really like what I'm seeing from him swinging the bat, and for him to get that big hit there and give us the lead or extend the lead or whatever happened there, 2 RBIs. That was good. I mean, like, I think 4 games, got 7 or 8 RBIs already and squared up a lot of balls, hit 2 or 3 balls hard that have been caught. So it's not like he's been just dropping singles and blooping balls in. He's been the ball hard.
Ben's been so good defensively at first base. Is that something that you could kind of see bubbling in the off season, just him being an elite defender?
Yeah, we've talked about it, in coach's office many a time, that we see him getting better and better. And I think he's just starting to feel real confident at first base. He's a third baseman when he got here, and it's just a different over there. But now footwork's good. Throws are accurate on the double play ball. Then he slid right back to the base, no problem. Looks like he's been playing over there for years, and picked that ball out of the dirt on the double play ball and got us in the dugout. And that was an easy pick. There's some easy picks, those little short hops. Those are fairly easy. That was a long hop. That was an in-between hop. Those are the ones that cause a lot of problems, and he did a great job with that.
Aloy's now hit safely in 6 straight games, been driving in a lot more runs lately. Just as you're going into conference play, how important is his bat and some of these other power bats to kind of give you guys that edge?
Well, it's huge. I mean, this is a guy that we know he can hit. We've seen him hit, and yeah, I think, like I've said many times, I felt like he came out of the blocks pressing a little bit, and he's starting to settle in. I love the walk he took today on a slider, I think full count, down way a little bit. Um, you know, he's been hitting it hard. He hit a ball into the wind, and he didn't get all of it. He pulls it, it's out of the park. On a night like tonight, with the way the wind's blowing, he's got to get that one a little bit better, but he still hit it good. And, on a calm day, ball's out of the park. So, really good to see some of those guys swinging it.
And with Stovall in particular, like just given how his career's played out, slow start as a freshman, gets banged up last year. How nice is it to see him just jump right in? He's got 7 RBI already, just already playing well and driving in runs and having fun.
Yeah, he looks really confident. He looks like a polished player, really pretty swing. And you can probably tell it's a lot more powerful than it was a year ago. He's a lot stronger, from just growing up and all the rehab and all the work he did. Lower half super strong, and swings just as good as ever. I mean, to me, it looks better than it's ever been since he's been here. That's my opinion at this time. So, I'm excited for him. What's going to happen this spring for him?
And just another really good start for you. What was working for you tonight, and a little bit of some wildness last week. So how good was it to bounce back this week?
Yeah, it was definitely good. So my first inning wasn't everything kind of wasn't there, but second, third inning, I think everything felt good and just letting them hit the ball. Trust the defense behind me. So
I guess you were in the room now. Dave says you're going to pitch on the weekend. Is that like exciting for you? I mean, does it really matter when? I mean, what's it like being kind of a midweek guy that's now maybe going to be thrown on the weekend in SEC?
it's definitely excited. Just anything that helps the team kind of excites me. So it's pretty much it for me. So
Colin, they loaded the bases there in the third inning. I think there was a mound visit. Just so what was the key to getting out of that unscathed?
it was kind of just having me relax. There wasn't much serious talking that mound visit, so that helped me a lot too. Just kind of relax my mind, get back in the zone, and try to let them hit the ball and popped it up center, so it helped.
Kendall, you had pretty big swing. It ended up being just what were you looking for in that at bat, and then what did you see in that at bat?
Yeah, in the past, week or so, I feel like I've been just missing my pitch. So I was looking for a fastball there. Took the first one he threw me. He brought that one in a little bit, and hopefully, good thing it kept going through the wind. I wasn't sure if it was going to, but worked out.
Yeah, Colin, obviously it's still early in your career, but you've gotten some pretty valuable experience starting games, coming in a big situation in Arlington. Just how much confidence have you built these last few weeks as a pitcher?
It's definitely helped me. Just getting a routine and all that, building up my confidence more. So first couple, like last week wasn't the best, but just coming back this week and doing pretty well helped me a lot.
Peyton, you've been swinging it pretty well, playing good defense, but not been in the lineup every day. I'm sure it's you've dealt with this kind of thing before, but just what have these last few weeks been like? Just trying to stay locked in and do your job even when you're not playing all the time.
I mean, it's pretty easy to stay locked in when you like the guys, that are playing. And I think that's a testament to like the team that we have. Really good group of guys. Everybody likes each other. And so the guys that aren't playing, they're doing a good job being good teammates, rooting for the guys in front of them. And then when they get their chance, the roles are reversed. And I think it's just a testament to how good we are.
It seems like even when Dave does when Coach Van Horn does maybe start guys back-to-back games, there's always changes in the lineup too, like where guys are hitting. What's that like as a hitter right now? I mean, are you guys is he keeping you on your toes? I mean, how much conversation is there before each game about where you might be hitting in the lineup?
There's not a lot of conversation. It's more just like being prepared, to do whatever job you have to do to help the team win, whatever situation, comes up in the lineup. I don't think we look into it that deep because at the end of the day, it's you versus pitcher. And yeah, the runners on base might have like a little change to the situation, but other than that, we're just staying with our approach.
Yes, I was just add on to that. Yeah, like he moves it around a little bit, but I don't think anyone looks too far into it. I mean, you look at like Lovich, let off couple games this past weekend, did a really good job. Was seeing the ball really well. And, he's down there today. I don't think that's just an example. I mean, I was hitting 5 today, but, with Stovall back too, it's another left-handed bat. So, it kind of helps us with, with setup guys. If they're bringing them out of the pen, maybe they can only face one hitter if we can go left, right as much as we can. So, yeah, no one looks too far into it, and, we trust them. So.
Kenda, it's been a really good season, but the homers just two in the past 3 games, the power's starting to come. Has anything maybe shifted in approach, or just being patient, kind of waiting for that power to kind of show up?
Yeah, they come, home runs. I mean, they come usually when you're not trying to hit a home run. And at times, in the past, I guess, early this season, I was just maybe trying to do a little bit too much, taking a deep breath, been doing this our whole life, and just going out there and trying to hit the ball hard on a line, and good things will happen.
Peyton, how do you feel over there at third base? Are you pretty comfortable there now?
Yeah, I mean, we worked there a lot in the off season. It's not too bad. I'm comfortable over there at second. I mean, just wherever he needs me to play. We've talked about it. I could play third, second, left. I even almost caught last year. So it's just wherever they need me to play.
And for Kendall and for Peyton, during the fall and like the preseason with Gackle, he's come in and pitched in a lot of tough spots. I mean, is that something you saw from him, like in the preseason, like this is a guy who could pitch in these kind of situations?
First outing, we were like, yeah, this guy's gonna help us win. I mean, it's an uncomfortable AB for sure, especially as a righty. I mean, he hides the ball well. He does a really good job locating. He's pretty special.
Yeah, he's legit. I remember my first at bat. I think I fouled off the heater, and I was like, shoot, man, I missed that one. That's I think it was like 98. There were nasty change up, curveball, slider. He's got it all. But yeah, I think, I mean, I remember walking in the door first day after summer ball, I got back here, and that's all everyone was talking about was his first bullpen. Like, this kid, I don't know how he's even here. But yeah, we're super happy he's on the team, and he's doing an amazing job for us.
All right, guys.